And I'm back with another video where I'm talking about my CDs. Today I'm talking about the Beta Band. The Beta Band was a band that from Scotland that started in 1996, and they split up somewhere in the early 2000s after being frustrated with their lack of commercial success. They had a lot of critical acclaim at the beginning when they released their first three EPs, which later got compiled into one CD called the Three EPs, and that's the song "Dry the Rain" can be heard in the soundtrack to High Fidelity, which is a pretty good movie if you get a chance to check it out if you haven't seen it already. Um, I don't have the three EPs. This is the first one that I have of theirs, simply called the Beta Band. Now, I wasn't into this one. The first time I heard the Beta Band actually was in college. A friend of mine had the three EPs, and it didn't resonate with me. Um, it was okay. It didn't do it for me. My friend Matt was really into it, and he said these guys are the next best thing since the Smiths, and I didn't make the connection at all. Um, but I mean, it was okay. It didn't make me want to run out to the record store and buy a copy. And buying uh, this one is a mess. It's just all over the place. This one didn't do it for me. The first song has like this. I don't know how to describe it. It's like one kind of song comes in, and then another song comes crashing in, and then as that transcends, then another song comes crashing in, and it doesn't feel focused, and I don't find it easy to listen to, and I don't really enjoy it all that much. But it's a shame because they're good songwriters and they have a really good sound. But this one wasn't the one that did it for me. Um, my wife bought me this one as a present after I put "Dry the Rain" on a mix CD for her. She really liked that one, and so she decided to surprise me with a copy of Heroes to Zeros, which was their last album. And I really like this one. This one I find is a lot better than the other one. Um, they have, I don't have their discography written out in front of me, and I haven't memorized the stuff that I read on Wikipedia. But I did watch a really good documentary about them. Again, I forget the name about it, but if you go on YouTube and you look up Beta Band documentary, I think it's on there. That's where I saw it. And it kind of tells, the struggles that they were going through. It was a documentary that was filmed around the time that they had moved out to this farm out in the middle of nowhere where they were working on their last album. And they were really frustrated because the critics really loved them, but they weren't selling records like they should have been. And they ended up owing a lot of money to their record label and just ended up frustrated and discouraged, which is such a shame. It takes away the joy of making music. That's the problem with the business. It's like you you get signed to a record label and then you think, great, now the ball is rolling. But if you don't make the sales that they're hoping you get, then it's over. And not only is it over, but you owe the label money. So you're worse off than you were before you started. And if the record that you make is something that you're not proud of, something that you don't like, well, you're stuck with it. That's your reputation. That's your name stamped on there. So that could be really discouraging. And then, everybody has dreams of it being a career. Everybody has dreams of it being a huge success. And then when it's not, they're discouraged and the band splits up and they start blaming each other and fighting with each other and stuff. And that's just such a shame, especially when there's so much talent there. Anyway, that's the only two albums I have of the Beta Band. Um, I think the lead singer Martin he went on a solo journey, and I think some of the other guys have too. Um, but it's a band that I haven't delved. A lot of this stuff that I'm talking about, I haven't delved too deep into. But I like buying CDs, listening to it, and then seeing how I feel about it. So this one I loved. This one I didn't like. But you know what? If you listen to this one, no, this one. If you listen to this one here, it's just called the Beta Band, and you like it, then fantastic. I don't diss music. I don't say it sucks or it's crap. It's just some stuff does well with me, and other stuff I don't want it. And then it's suitable for somebody else's ears. Hopefully, just keep exploring and finding the stuff that you like. And that's all I got. So that's the Beta Band.